this beauty of a plant called the Dracaena fragrans. This is where I keep it. I keep it indoors and I keep it just here, just by my false flowers. You may ask me why I'm keeping false flowers, but I love the mix. So you can see this new growth happening right here. And this new growth is actually showing the variegation, the different colors, the light green and the dark green of the Dracaena fragrans. When I first got this plant from a garden, they didn't know its name. I didn't know its name. I checked it up and I wasn't really sure. But now that this Dracaena fragrans, otherwise known as the corn plant, the fragrant corn plant, because it is said to grow flowers, although it's not going to grow flowers indoors, unfortunately for me. But if it does grow flowers, those flowers smell so good. That is why it's called the Dracaena fragrans, the fragrant corn plant, because as you can see, the leaves look like, they look like corn leaves. So this is the Dracaena fragrans. So let's talk more about it, okay? As you can see, I am actually growing it in this bottle. Isn't that wonderful? Yep. I'm growing it in this bottle and it is doing excellently well. Just look at how healthy the roots are in the water. The stalk has been doing excellently well. The leaves hardly get yellow. They're always looking green, evergreen, and lovely. If you want to grow this in a bottle, I highly recommend it. I decided to grow it in a bottle and it's doing excellently well. Look at the new growth. So do you want to know more about the Dracaena fragrans? I will tell you more about the Dracaena fragrans. As I told you before, it's called the corn plant. It's also called the corn stalk plant. Yep, the leaves look like corn leaves. The corn stalk plant. It's also known as what? The dragon tree, the Janet Craig plant, the ribbon plant. Yeah, I see why they call it the ribbon plant, because the leaves look like ribbons. Yeah, the ribbon plant, the striped Dracaena. So there are some Dracaenas that are not striped, but you can see that the Dracaena fragrans is beautifully striped with this beautiful variegation, as you can see. Just look at those very, very healthy roots. Hello, Samir Ansari. Hope you're enjoying the video. So what else is it called? It's also called the dragon palm. Yeah, this looks like a palm, right? It's also called the dragon palm, the Dracaena fragrans. It's also known as the Warneke Dracaena or the Warneke. And did you know that it was previously known as the Dracaena deramensis? Also, it was called the Dracaena massangiana. Beautiful, beautiful variegated corn stalk plant. So this plant is very slow growing. I've had this plant now for over 5 months. It has been in this bottle ever since I got it. And yes, I can attest to the fact that it is really, really slow growing. It hasn't grown much taller, apart from these new leaves that have grown from the Dracaena. It has broad leaves, as you can see. Broad leaves, it's perennial. It's perennial and it's from the asparagus family. Oh, no wonder it sort of looks like an asparagus, right? It comes from the asparagus family called the Asparagaceae. And it is commonly found in tropical Africa. Yes, the cornstalk plant is commonly found in tropical Africa. And I live in northern Nigeria, which, yes, is tropical Africa. It is doing so well for me indoors in my parlor. But it is also widely grown as a house plant in the US, that's in the United States, and also elsewhere. And I said it before, it is commonly called a corn plant because of the resemblance of the tall, unbranched stem to the stalk of corn, right? With many broad strap-like leaves. Just look at those beautiful strap-like leaves. Beautiful. This species has what? Sweetly fragrant flowers. But unfortunately for me, because my Dracaena fragrans is an indoor plant, it is unlikely to develop those fragrant flowers for me to smell and to appreciate. So it can actually be in filtered light, in bright light, but remember that bright sun, direct sun can burn these leaves. But if light levels are so low, the leaves will narrow. And I guess that is why my leaves are quite narrow, because it is living in the parlor where it is not receiving much sunlight. I don't keep it in soil, as you can see. I keep it in a bottle with water, and it's doing so well. But you can actually plant it in potting soil in a pot with drainage holes. The leaves can turn brown at the tips. You can see these leaves, or should I say this leaf, is a bit brown at the tip. So the leaves can turn brown at the tip if the indoor humidity is too low. Although inside my house, in the parlor, it's quite humid these days because it's been raining, it's the rainy season. So you can see that most of the tips are not really too brown, although yeah, they are slightly brown actually. You can see these ones too, the tips are slightly brown. So that is because of the low humidity, apparently, as we're learning today. Now, what else can you do if the humidity is too low for the Dracaena fragrance? If the humidity is too low and it's developing these brown leaves, these brown, browning at the tips of the leaves, what you can do is you can use a humidifier in your parlor to make it, to make it a bit more humid. And so the plant will actually do better. It will prevent these tips from browning up, as is seen in these leaves. So in the winter, when the house is heated, it might actually do well. But please keep the temperature above 50 degrees Fahrenheit if possible. These corn plants, the Dracaena fragrans, they thrive in temperatures of 70 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. You can actually propagate it by stem cuttings. As I did, this was actually from a stem cutting. I bought this from the farm as a stem cutting, and it's doing beautifully well. Just look at how beautifully it's doing. Look at the beautiful new variegation, the beautiful ribbon plant, the Dracaena fragrans. And it can be a wild type. It could be, otherwise. It can have shorter leaves sometimes, just like the Janet Craig. And the flowers are borne in clusters on long stalks. Tell me if you have seen flowers on the Dracaena fragrans, because it's said that these flowers are actually quite rare, but you can smell them at night when they develop these flowers. And the flowers are said to be quite yellow, and they smell really yummy at night. So it's so beautiful, as you can see. An indoor shrub with spirally arranged leaves, the Dracaena fragrans. It can be as long as 1 to 4 inches, these leaves. And the woody stem, as you can see, this woody stem is tan in color. It is tan in color and about 2 inches in diameter. However, the Dracaena fragrans, it can actually be affected by pests, yes, insects, diseases, and other plant problems, just like many other plants. So it's susceptible to thrips and mealy bugs. It's sensitive to fluorides and buildup of salts, apparently. So if the leaves turn brown, Try watering with non-fluoridated water and flush the salts monthly. I've not had any issues with pests on my Dracaena fragrance. It has been doing well in this bottle, and I'm so happy about that. Would you like to know more about the Dracaena fragrance? Well, if you would like to know more, I will tell you more because I love finding out about plants. So this Dracaena fragrance, as I said before, used to be popularly called Masangiana, the corn plant, also known as the moss cane, probably because of the appearance of its thick stem, the moss cane. Isn't that interesting? Lovely, lovely ribbon plant with its lovely variegation. I'll tell you more about it. It's attractive, it is slow growing, it's an indoor plant. It has its ease of care. Yes, I don't take care of this plant. I just change the water in the bottle, maybe like once a month, and it has been doing excellently well just by that, very infrequent water change. It has those striking variegated leaves that give its ribbon-like appearance. The corn plant, it has the ability to adapt to a variety of indoor environments. Now, let's know more about this lush tropical plant, characterized by its woody stems, as you can see, these woody stems, and glossy green leaves with a bold yellow stripe. Yep, look at that bold yellow stripe in the middle, causing the variegation. It is so lovely. The leaves grow outward. The yellow stripe goes down towards the center, as you can see, creating an elegant silhouette. The elegant, fragrant corn plant. It's known for its striking foliage, which can add a vibrant splash of color. And it is adding that vibrant splash of color to my parlor. That is why I'm keeping it in my parlor. Now, as I said before, it thrives in warm and humid climates of Africa because I live in northern Nigeria. It can also grow in dense forests, in the understory of the dense forests, together with, hostas, agaves, and the rest. This is beautiful. It's a perennial evergreen shrub. It has this cane-like stem, as I showed you before, and I will tell you that it grows upright. It has this cane-like stem from which these leaves emerge from the cane-like stem. Yeah, they like grow in clusters, and it has this upright growth. It can develop multiple stems, contributing to its full bushy appearance. But this is just growing in the bottle, so you can see it is really, really thriving and doing well, but it could do better if it was in the soil, definitely. Now, how long can it last? Can it live for years and years and years and years indoors? Let's find out whether the Dracaena fragrance can live for years and years and years indoors. It can actually live for decades indoors if you take proper care of the Dracaena fragrance. And it can even last as long as 10 to 15 years. Can you believe it? The Dracaena fragrance, if you take care of it indoors, it can actually last you 10 to 15 years and it will not die. So it makes a long-lasting addition to any indoor environment. Wow. So this Masangiana variety of the Dracaena fragrance, its hallmark is this variegation, the different colors, this yellow stripe in the middle, and then the green on either side. That is the hallmark. These strap-like leaves can grow up to 2 feet or 60 centimeters in length. You can see how long they can be, right? They can grow so long. So it is smooth. It is smooth. The leaves are smooth. And you can see this midrib, that yellow variegation in the midrib, flanked by the deep green edges of the leaves. Beautiful, beautiful variegation. So this variegation adds a dramatic contrast to the plant's overall look. The plant tends to drop its lower leaves, as you can see. The lower leaves are dropped, giving it this striking appearance. You can see these leaves are dropped at the lower side, exposing its stem at the edges, as you can see, exposing the stem at the edges. How about the bark? Yeah, let's talk about the bark. The bark on the stem of Dracaena fragrans massangiana is smooth and brown, becoming slightly rougher and more textured, as you can see, with age. The stems can be quite thick. They can be quite thick, especially on older, well-established plants, adding to this plant's structural interest and beauty, as you can see. It is hardy, it is suitable for outdoor cultivation only in the warm climates, and it is primarily grown as an ornamental indoor plant, meaning that people put it in their houses to beautify the house, just like I'm doing in my parlor. I'm beautifying my parlor. It has its air purifying properties. It removes toxins such as formaldehyde from the air. So that is why it is so practical to have it in the office and in the home, because it purifies the air. It removes toxins like formaldehyde from the air, the Dracaena fragrance. So it's well suited for spaces like the living rooms, just like in my parlor here. I can put it in my living room, in my bedroom, in my office, where it will make it look beautiful and, of course, clean the air. The Dracaena fragrance, the ribbon plant, the fragrant corn plant, the cornstalk plant. It is so beautiful. But let me tell you something scary about the Dracaena fragrance. The Dracaena fragrance can actually be what? It can be toxic to pets. So if you have pets around the house who love chewing on anything they see, beware. The Dracaena fragrance, so beautiful, can be yet so toxic. And if your pets eat this plant, the Dracaena fragrance, it can give them vomiting and drooling, especially in your cats and in your dogs. And so, get those dogs, those pets that are sensible and are not biting and eating at just everything, or else they can get they can get poisoned by the Dracaena fragrance. Now, this Dracaena fragrance is actually drought tolerant. It does not die easily. So, it is wonderful if you forget to water it. As I told you before, this is in this bottle. I change the water like once a month, and it doesn't need much water. It's thriving. I hardly get yellow leaves. If I do get them, I just chop them off. And of course, look at this new growth that is happening here. So it's not invasive outside its native range, because as you can see, it's keeping to itself. It's not growing out of hand. In this bottle, it's doing so well. It's straightforward, it's low maintenance, I don't have to suffer with it. It can thrive in bright indirect sunlight, but of course, as I said before, avoid direct sunlight, which can burn these leaves, these beautiful leaves. And so it can adapt to lower light conditions. And that is why it is thriving well in my parlor indoors. And if you have it in soil, well, you can water it when the top inch of the soil becomes dry, but reduce wintering in the winter when the plant growth will slow. So, Dracaena fragrance is sensitive to fluoride and salt in tap water. So if you have filtered or distilled water, you can use that for your Dracaena fragrance instead. So maintain indoor temperatures between 65 degrees Fahrenheit to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 18 degrees to 24 degrees centigrade for the Dracaena fragrance. Avoid cold drafts and sudden temperature changes, because the Dracaena fragrance, it does not tolerate cold very well. It appreciates humidity, but can tolerate average household levels of humidity, just like in my parlor, even though it's the rainy season at the moment. So for added humidity, you can actually mist the leaves, add some water, with a spritzer on the leaves to, make it, a bit more damp. Or you can have a humidifier in your parlor or indoors if you want it to always be constantly moist. So trim any brown leaf tips. I guess I need to do that for my brown leaf tips that I actually have here, if they're damaged, so that the plant can look nice and tidy. You can also prune the top to encourage branching if the plant becomes too tall. But mine is not too tall. I want it to get taller actually. You can actually repot it every 2 to 3 years or when the plant becomes root bound. Choose a pot only slightly larger than the current one to avoid overwatering issues. The corn plant can add beauty to your garden, but of course, you should be in a tropical climate. If not, it might not do well. If you're in a cooler climate, consider growing it in a pot to bring indoors if it is cold, because it thrives better in warm climates. And choose a place that this Dracaena fragrance will only get like partial shade or filtered sunlight. So while the Dracaena fragrance can tolerate some direct sunlight, too much can scorch its leaves, as I said before. It prefers well-draining, rich soil. Just make sure that you have good compost to improve the texture and the fertility. Water the plant when the top inch of soil feels dry to the touch, and establish a regular watering routine for the Dracaena fragrance, especially during hot, dry periods. Avoid overwatering, else the roots of the Dracaena fragrance will actually rot. You can help retain moisture, around the base of the plant by mulching, and you can prune, as I said before. If you live in a zone which is a bit cold, bring it inside so that it doesn't, not do well when it's cold. So you can propagate it by the stem cuttings. As you can see, this is a stem cutting which I put into the bottle, and it's doing excellently well. This healthy stem, a mature stem, does well, and you should make sure that it's free of any pests or diseases before you plant it. And make sure that you use a clean sharp knife or scissors to cut about 4 to 6 inches of the stem, and make sure that each of the cuttings have at least one node so that it will do excellently well. Look and make sure that your plant is doing excellently well. As I mentioned before, you can have lots of pests affecting the Dracaena fragrance, although mine is doing quite well. I've never had any spider mites or mealy bugs or scaly insects or thrips on my Dracaena fragrance, but it can happen, and beware of overwatering it. If not, you will have root rot and leaf spots. As I said before, brown leaf tips is because of what? Because of low humidity. Yellowing leaves are because of overwatering or poor drainage. So make sure if it's in soil, you do the needful. And if your leaves are drooping, mine aren't drooping, they're actually doing excellently well, it may mean that you're underwatering it. This is the what? The Dracaena fragrance. Really, really pretty plant, right? And it's really popular with these rosettes. It has rosettes, as you can see, of evergreen, sword-shaped, bright green leaves, often with a central what? A central yellow stripe with this beautiful variegation. It's easy to grow, thrives in bright indirect light. It prefers organically rich, consistently moist, well-drained soil. Native to tropical Africa. Fragrant, tiny white yellow flowers, which are not seen, oh no, if it is grown indoors. And make sure that you look out for those thrips, scales, and spider mites, which can actually kill your Dracaena fragrance. Thank God I don't have that though. Would you like to know more about the Dracaena fragrance? I will tell you more. The Dracaena fragrance. Watch out for more. Let me take it back to where it is in my parlor so you can see and appreciate the beauty of my Dracaena fragrance. Pretty, right? Yep. Pretty, 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 pretty. 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 So just have a look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful plant. Fantastically pretty, right? Mm-hmm. I know you think so. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's the Dracaena fragrance. Let me tell you more about the Dracaena fragrance another time, okay? Oopsie, oopsie, doopsie, oopsie, oopsie, doopsie.
guys, welcome back. Here's your tech informant. Last time I promised that I'm going to share with you some tips on how you can motivate your community, like keeping the bad actors like bullies and trolls away from your channel and even your community. So in today's video, I'm going to give you some understanding of how these settings work and why it is very, very important to you as a content creator on YouTube. Now, something happened some weeks ago where a popular creator in Nigeria, passed on, and why she was allegedly why she was trying to react to some terrible comments in her social media space. So this shows how powerful. Some negative comments can affect content creators. And you as a content creator, while you are still growing, while you are building your community, you know, creating quality content, you also need to be mindful of the negative actors in your space. So we have these settings in your YouTube studio where you can also make some certain changes. Not that with these settings that the trolls will not be there, the bullies will not be there, but at least you reduce the activities within your YouTube channel to the barest minimum. So let's go to the settings. So when you click on settings here, you now go to community moderation. So here we have three tabs: the content control, user management, and channel guidelines. So some creators will have only these two options. The third one will be omitted. So this content control, this will make you control how people react to your channel. Like, most especially when you get bullies and trolls, they come in the form of, comments, dropping terrible comments on your videos or when you are on live. So here you can see we have the comments on new videos and posts. So you want it to be on? Yes, definitely. You want your comments to be on. You want people to comment on your videos because that's also part of what YouTube use, as part of measuring the engagement on your videos. So, but in some certain cases, you might turn off the comments. Then in moderation, it's best you leave it on this setting, basic. When you put it on straight, that is, sometimes some people that drop nice comments might be omitted. YouTube might restrict, those comments. It's just like being very strict with your moderation on your channel. But like a typical YouTube channel should have their settings: comments on, moderation, basic. Then when you come to the live chat, you also leave it at basic. There's no need for you to disable your comments on your live chat, so you put it on basic. So I'm going to come at, many of us normally face this, especially those of us that do go live. You see people dropping terrible comments. I'm going to show you how you can also manage that and keep those people off instead of, the world.
Some creators with tiny channels post their very first video and explodes past 100,000 views, while others upload. So check this out. I have just. You think Nigeria?
Dear YouTubers slash content creators, today I'm not here to show you or tell you how to get 1,000 subscribers or how to monetize or how to get 4,000 watch hours. I'm here to tell you that as someone that has grown on YouTube to 90,000 subscribers, YouTube is not for the faint-hearted. I'm here to tell you that at some point, I feel like not creating content. I'm here to tell you that there are days I cried, there are days I laugh, there are days I wish I have a separate job that is not creating content on YouTube. Content creating can be exhausting. Content creating can be tiring. Content creating can be frustrating. Content creating can be annoying. This is coming from someone that has stayed on YouTube for the past 4 years. Has it been rosy? No. Has it been smooth? No. Has it been difficult? Yes. There are days I wish, like I said, I have a separate job that is not YouTube. There are days I tell myself, I'm quitting. I'm no longer doing it. I can't fight it. What is wrong with my videos? Why would I post the same content? This other person is having millions of views, and mine is having just 2 views, 10 views, 100 views, 1,000 views. There are days I ask myself questions like, are you sure that this particular platform is for you? Are you sure that this particular place you are investing your life in is worth it? There are days I bitterly wish I can destroy my camera and mic. But all of those days are days that made me more stronger. All of those days are days that made me look up to the future, and I tell myself there are still people out there making it out, still with this same content creating on YouTube. There are still people out there getting something out of it. There are still people out there building houses. There are still people out there buying cars. There are still people out there making life worth it through the effort of YouTube. So if I remember all of these things, I tell myself, your vibe is Sonia, bringing all the vibes on the table. This is not a time for you to quit. This is a time for you to keep doing what you know how to do best. My humble content creators, I know that you have gone through each of these days. In fact, sometimes you wish you're not still on YouTube. Sometimes you wish that this platform should be deleted. But I'm here to tell you that those days are days that will build you strong. Those days are days that you will look and say, if every Sonia is still doing it, why can't I do it? Why do I need to leave my channel? Why can't I make life out of it? Why can't I be a free woman, a free man? Why can't I be my own boss? Why can't I get something out of YouTube? And I want you to see those bad days that you're having as days that you challenge yourself to do more, as days that you will push yourself to do more, as days that you will keep uploading. If you've been uploading 1 or twice and you see all of those memories and all of those things just coming to discourage you, tell that thing that the devil is a liar, that there are people that are still successful here. And it simply means no matter how small you are today, you can still be successful tomorrow. A lot of big content creators that started, they never started big. They started from somewhere. They started from understanding what the analysis is, what the algorithm is talking about, what YouTube wants. They fed the algorithm. They pull out content here. Not 1, not 2, not 100, soon to even thousands of videos. If they can do it, what makes you think that you can do it? So stop looking down on yourself. Pick up the pieces of your broken heart on YouTube and tell yourself that you say this YouTube, you will make it here. Despite all of the ugly days I've had on YouTube, I still have good days that I smile to. And I said, yes, I did it on YouTube, just like this video I'm filming. thinking I've on my mic, but mic is not on. So it simply means if this voices on this video is down, I have to recreate and start afresh. And these are one of the challenges that a lot of us go through. You keep recreating content over and over again. You keep making one or two mistakes. You can imagine someone that has been on YouTube for the past 4 years. I thought my mic was already on, but I never knew that my mic was off. Dear content creators, no matter the battle is, do not quit. Because if I check this video right now and I find out that the voice did not speak, I'm going to start this video over again. And I do not care how many years it will take me to recreate this video, but one thing I know for sure, that I will make it on YouTube. I am Vibe with Sonia, bringing all the vibes on your table. I don't only bring the vibes, I also stand to encourage your journey on YouTube and tell you that if I can be successful without anybody on the street of YouTube, you can be successful. Quit waiting for someone. Quit looking up to who will help me. Quit sending your pages, your links to big content creators and think they can help you. The highest you can get is them helping you to understand the YouTube algorithm and how it works. Is them helping you to check your channel, analyze it, and see what can possibly work out. Or in as much as you are analyzing it, in as much as they are doing one or two things, you are the one to put in the work. That is why when I get any single student out of my over 500 students I've taught right now, I tell them one thing. I can only show you how to fish, but I cannot give you the fish. I can look at your channel to see what will work. And for those that has been taking that advice of what will definitely work, they have been seeing results. But you are the one to pull in the work. That is how content creating is. Dear content creators, keep pushing, keep running, don't stop, don't get tired, don't get frustrated. If you think there is a need for you to take a break, take a pause, relax, sleep, wake up, pick up your phone, pick up your camera, and push. You are you, and you will make it on this YouTube by the special grace of God.
Start your day the Nutrify way. Nutrify Vitamin C is helps you reload from within. Good days feel smaller when your health's intact. Phased, sick, thrive.
Nutrify, the best choice for.
It is Monday morning, guys. Monday morning, where you need to pick up your baggages and start creating content in 10 minutes later. I will keep telling you, no matter what you do on YouTube, just keep going. You will get monetized. You will make money out of every part of your hustle. See, let me just be honest with you guys. A lot of people will not survive YouTube. Just few will survive YouTube. And those few that will survive YouTube are people that are willing to stand strong, are people that are not willing to give up, are people that are willing to say, no matter what it takes, I'm still going to make it out here on YouTube. Anyways, hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's Vibe with Sonia, and I'm back again with another video. Hi guys, so I hope you guys are happy, guys. If you're in this first time, do and subscribe, like this video, drop me your comments, and lastly, do not forget to share for every other person to get these videos. And yes, with that being said, let's dive right into the gist of today. So today I am basically here to motivate you as someone that is always encouraging you on your journey on YouTube. And the reason why I am here this morning is because I want to tell you that a lot of people will not survive YouTube. You understand? A lot of people will leave YouTube. A lot of people will give up at some point because why? They are not seeing the views, they are not seeing the watch hour, they are not seeing the subscribers, no matter how hard they are trying to do it, or they are not seeing the money if they are monetized. So because of these reasons, they are going to leave YouTube, and at the end of the day, it is going to be to their own disadvantage. Now, for the few that will remain on YouTube, I call it few because yes, a lot has already given up already, right? You are still going to stand the opportunity of getting every single thing that you need to get. So one of the advice I'll give to you this morning is, no matter how tough your journey is, do not give up on YouTube. That is one of the advice I would give you. No matter how stranded you think you are, don't give up on YouTube. YouTube is a platform for every single person. If you think that your journey is harder, check other social media platforms. You will know that their journey is even more tougher. One beautiful part I love about YouTube is if you keep to the YouTube rules and regulation, you know the exact thing you're doing on YouTube, you know every single step you're taking on YouTube, there is no way you are going to be missing it out. You understand? But if you go to all other of the social media platforms like Facebook, for example, you find out that even what you think is right that you're doing is not even right in their side. Like there's a lot of complication, but YouTube makes every single thing easy. So that's why when people come to me and tell me that that YouTube is hard, I tell people that YouTube is not hard. Your own is know what you're going to be bringing, which is valuable content. And if you know how to be bringing valuable content, just keep pushing them out back to back every single time. Trust me, you are seamlessly going to navigate YouTube. Don't be among those few that will run away. Don't be among those few that will not want to make money. Don't be among those few that will be like, oh, I am tired, I'm frustrated, I need to leave this place. It's going to be at your own loss. It's going to be at your own loss. That is why you see people here, they always tell you that, oh, I've been here for 8 years, I'm not monetized, I've been here for 6 years, I've been here for 4 years, I've been here for 3 years. If you check their journey, they are not taking YouTube as serious as they're supposed to take their YouTube channel. You understand? I have people I've actually started with as well, and at some point they're no longer doing YouTube. I have people that are still doing YouTube, but now they're even almost giving up. They're gonna be like, guys, are you even sure I can still do this? Are you even sure YouTube is still for me? But what do? I encourage them and I tell them that yes, YouTube is still for you because I've seen the proof in my life. One thing that works very well on YouTube is consistency. The only mistake you will do is taking a longer break and saying, oh, I'm going to come back in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to come back in the next 1 year, I'm going to come back, oh, I'm breastfeeding, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You're killing the channel, you understand? Just keep uploading, keep feeding the algorithm what the algorithm need to see. Keep pulling out the content that the algorithm need to help you to push. Trust me, you will not regret it. You understand? No matter how people are saying, oh, YouTube is tough, YouTube is this, YouTube is that, you will find out that you are going to be on the safer side. One of the mistakes I see people make a whole lot again is bringing out content that you know that it is not valuable. Your thumbnail is not clickable, your thumbnail is not catchy, your thumbnail, nobody will even see it and be like, oh, I want to click. They'll post it and just swipe past to the next one. Why do you think that YouTube will want to push out videos that their thumbnail is not catchable? You understand? I don't want you to be among the few that will give up on YouTube. I want you to be among the few that will survive on YouTube. And that's why I'm bringing all of this motivation to you. It is Monday morning, like I'll keep screaming, like I'll keep saying it. Go ahead, pull out your content, upload, do what you know how to do best, and trust me, you will definitely not regret this. If you have not subscribed, subscribe, like this video, drop in your comments, and lastly, do not forget to share. And guess with no further ado, I do have like always in my videos. I'm going to say bye. I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye guys. I love you. Mwah. Do not wait until you start uploading videos before you start looking for how do I get subscribers, how am I even going to survive this YouTube stream, and so on and so forth. You can literally start getting your subscribers even before starting to upload your videos. It is very important. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you 3 different amazing ways where you can literally start getting your subscribers even before you start uploading videos. But I'm not saying you should go ahead and create a channel without posting content. Remember that posting content on YouTube is one of the key things that can skyrocket your YouTube channel to the next level. But if you have not started posting, or probably you have something taking your time, you can start getting your subscribers so that the moment you are serious with YouTube, immediately you will start achieving the so desired results. Instead of pursuing subscribers and pursuing watch hour, you might just be pursuing just watch hour. A lot of people have also used these same strategies to grow their second to third or fourth channels without you even knowing. So even if you have a channel that is already running now or is monetized, you can start growing another channel behind the scene by getting subscribers before even starting to upload on that channel. But the first thing you need to note is what kind of niche will I be able to do on that second channel. That is one of the most important thing. Because if you look out for this important niche that you're going to be doing, it is through the niche that you're going to now start using this method I'm about to show you to start getting subscribers down to your channel. And this method has helped a lot of people, and I believe that this method can also help you. Anyways, hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's Vibe Sonia and I'm back again with another video. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are fine, hope you guys are good. If it's first time tuning in, do subscribe, like this video, drop me your comments, and lastly, do not forget to share. And with that being said, let's get into my screen record so that I will show you 3 different steps you can start getting your subscribers down to your YouTube accounts even without uploading video or before you start uploading video. Let's go there guys. I'm going to go ahead to start with the first step before I dive into the remaining 2 steps. Now for the first step, the first thing you need to do is to go into your YouTube, normal YouTube app, and then you can go ahead and click on the search button here that you're seeing. And why are you clicking on this search button? So that you can search exactly the kind of content that you want to put out here on the second channel or the content you're already doing. Now, when you're searching this content, what is the main strategies that you're going to use? Make sure that most of the videos that you are going to be doing this setting to are videos that have good views. When I mean good views, 100,000 views, 1 million views, 20,000 views, 30,000 views. Now, why are you doing this? You're doing this because any video that has good views on YouTube, getting subscribers from this set end will definitely not be an issue. So I'll go ahead and start my screen record so that I'll put it out here so that you can see, and I'll be using this my video as an example. My screen record is all started, and you can see that this is my video that is playing here. And with this video that is playing here, you can see that this particular video has 28k view. 28k view on this video. Now, if you click on the comment section, you can see it here. So go ahead and click on the comment section. So if you click on the comment section here, you're going to see this first person that actually dropped this comment here. She have over 681 thumbs up, and then she have 562 replies. And these are the kind of comments that you should be looking out for. Now, she said to all small YouTubers, to all reading this, you will get there. Trust and believe. Let's like this comment. Now, this person used a particular strategic method to drop this here, not because she just wants to drop comments, but because she wants other people to relate to exactly what she typed here, and so that they can be able to subscribe to her account. Now, if you go back to the reply, if I click on the reply, you're going to be seeing yes, so definitely. And to every single person that are confined to this place, they are supporting each other. For disclaimers, if you are here and you'll be like, oh, I'm not here for sub, please, you can move to the next level. You understand? Now you can see a lot of people here supporting each other, supporting her, and she is also supporting them. That is why I said you don't need to wait until you start getting or until you start uploading video before you start getting subscribers. So if I click on her profile here, you can see she have 2.61k subscribers. And I'm not saying that all of these subscribers came directly from just these comments, right? I'm not saying that, but I am very sure that as at when this lady dropped this particular comment, her subscribers has not even gotten up to 2,000. That I am sure, because this is my channel. Now, if you're going to drop comments on people's channel, make sure it is content that is relating to what you are doing. It will help you a lot. Now, when you go to our channel, maybe probably you're doing a lifestyle content, and then you click on my own channel and you want to drop comments, you can drop a strategic comment like this. You don't need to go ahead and say, oh, I have subbed for you, come and sub for me. Drop what will make people magnet your comment section, and so you can know this is not only happening in the African community or Black community on YouTube, even the white community. This is one of the strategies that a lot of them are using to build their new channels even before starting to upload videos or even when they are uploading videos. And I hope this is able to help. Now let's move to number 2. So I'll go ahead and end my screen record. For stage number 2, if you are a content creator and you've not done this exact thing on your YouTube studio, be it you started uploading or you've not, I wonder what you're actually waiting for. This particular number 2 can also help you get not only subscribers but link your followers, link your subscribers on YouTube to other of the social media platforms. And that is why, as a content creator, this is a must for you to do. So I'll go ahead and my screen record is just started. Go to your YouTube studio, which is a studio.youtube.com. Very important. Now, when you go to your YouTube studio, you are going to be seeing all of these icons here that you're seeing here. Now, what do you do on this icon? Click on the customization icon, right? So go ahead and click on the customization icon. Once you click on the customization icon, I will repeat myself. You must use the desktop version of the YouTube studio, studio.youtube.com. If you click on customization, you're going to be seeing your profile. Go directly to your profile here. If you go down, you're going to be seeing this particular place here where you're seeing what this channel